Okay, good evening, class. Good evening, Mariana, Mauricio, Blanca, Rocio, Carlos. Good evening. Joanne, good evening, good evening.
Hello,
Esteban,
teacher.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Lady Carolina,
Hello,
Andres,
teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hello,
hello,
teacher.
hello. Lady, Viviana,
Hello, teacher.
Joanna, hello, hello.
Hello,
Okay,
teacher.
we are going to start our English class. But first, you need to accept the recording of this session. So write in the chat that you accept the recording, please. Okay, write in the chat that you accept the recording of this session. Okay, thank you. You have to write okay, or I accept, or agree. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Viviana. Okay, thank you. Check the chat. Okay, thank you, Fabian. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Andres. Okay, Blanca. Hello, hello, Andres. Carolina. Hello, Carolina. Joanna. Okay. Thank you very much. Hey, Edward. Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Charles. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Mauricio. Very good. Okay. So we are going to start our English class. Remember, today we have our English project. I'm going to socialize, okay, the schedule that we have for today. Wait a minute, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, perfect. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. Remember, this week we are gonna work unit 1.4 in a hotel. Okay, this is the unit. But for today, we have this agenda. Don't forget the unit 1.4 in a hotel. And for today, we have our oral presentation. Okay, our oral presentation. So what's the idea? We are going to talk about our collaborative project, oral presentation, my pen poll, about the groups, okay, and about the time. Groups A, B, C, D, and E, okay, we have the presentation from 6:15 or 18:15 in this moment to 6:50. And F, G, H, I, and J from 18:50 to 19:30 or from 6:50 to 7:30. So we're going to start our project. And don't forget groups. I'm going to work with the group A, B, C, D, and E in this moment. Okay. In the second part of our class, I'm going to continue with group F, okay, G, H, I, and J. Is clear that?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Profe, o sea, nos
Okay.
salimos y a esa hora nos conectamos los del otro grupo, ¿sí?
Yes. A, B, C, D, and E from
O sea, mi pregunta es por
18:50.
este mismo link.
Yes, 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 yes.
Ah,
Okay.
ok.
But in this moment, I'm gonna work with the group A, B, C, D, and E. En este momento, trabajo con el grupo A, B, C, D y E. Desde las 6:15, o sea, desde ese momento, hasta las 6:50. Luego, de 6:50 a 7:30, trabajo con el grupo F, G, H, I y J. Is clear that? Okay, is clear?
Ok.
Okay.
Teacher.
Perfect. So, okay, the time is yours. If you want to stay, don't worry. Okay? Si quiere permanecer el grupo F, G, H, I o J, no hay problema. Si no, puede ingresar nuevamente 6:50. Okay, I'm going to start with the group A. Group A. Yes or no? Group A. Okay, no. Well, Group V.
Profe,
Present.
buenas tardes.
Ready? V.
Somos el grupo A.
A.
Ah, E.
Okay.
Qué pena, profe.
Ya te había colocado aquí, falla. Bueno, A. Okay. Well, let's start. Are you going to share the screen? ¿Para compartir la pantalla? Group A.
Profe, es que mi compañero Franco tiene ahí un problemilla con compartiendo la pantalla y eso. ¿Podría seguir otro grupo mientras?
Okay, no problem.
Gracias,
no problem.
profe.
No problem. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Group V, are you ready? Group B, are you ready?
Present, teacher.
Okay,
Vamos
are you
acá.
ready? ¿Están listos? Are you ready?
Yes, pero
Tell me. Yes, tell me.
profe, si quiere, ya reviso quién comparte la pantalla porque no, yo estoy conectada desde el celular, entonces ya nos conectamos, ya conecto acá la pantalla.
Bueno, entonces me avisan cuando estén listos. C, are you ready? Group C. Group C. Are you ready?
Hola, teacher. Estamos también
Present,
revisando
teacher.
para compartir la pantalla. ¿Me das un momento, por favor?
Okay. A, B, C, D, or E. Which one? ¿Cuál de esos está listo para empezar la socialización? A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, don't forget the time. Don't forget the time. Don't forget the time. Don't forget the time. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and Group E. Don't forget the time.
Profe, qué pena, realmente estoy confundida. ¿Qué es lo que tenemos que compartir en la pantalla?
El documento en Word que hicieron o lo que me van a comentar de su proyecto que hicieron.
Ok.
O sea, si trajeron alguna presentación o van a compartir el documento en Word que hicieron o van a encender sus cámaras y van a hablar, pues lo que trajeron preparado para sustentar hoy. Es eso. El documento que cargaron en la plataforma. A, B, C, D, or E. No?
Listo, profe, nosotros, el grupo B, vamos a compartir pantalla.
Okay, Group V. Lady, tell me, what's your question?
Hola, profe. No, te iba a decir que nosotros somos el grupo G, pero pues si ninguno se presentaba, pues nos lanzábamos nosotros.
Ok, sí, lo que pasa es que en el grupo G estamos en el segundo bloque de trabajo, entonces sí es como como bueno, fino. Dale, dale, no te preocupes. Ya este tiempo lo tengo para ellos y ya el grupo de ustedes entra a las 6:50. Ok. Let's start. Group B. Liliana,
Okay, teacher.
Héctor, and Ana María.
Yes, teacher.
Let's
Yes,
start.
teacher.
Okay, perfect. Let's start.
Bueno, empiezo yo. Good evening. Bueno, my name are Liliana Barrantes, Héctor Henao y Ana María Calderón. Nuestras edades es Ana María is 25 years old, Liliana is 24 years old y Héctor is 13 years old. No sé si el compañero empieza con su ciudad o la compañera.
Okay, teacher. Entonces, my country is France. I place, súbelo un poquito, porfa, compañera. Que no alcanzo a ver ahí. Ahí, listo. I visited the city of Paris and the Eiffel Tower. Place 2, I visited the city of Monaco and got to know its wonderful landscapes. Y place 3, I visited the city of Marseille and got to know its beautiful museums.
Bueno, country Japan. Entonces, I had visited Osaka City. It's beautiful and entertaining. I have visited Tokyo City. The typical food is ramen, very delicious. I had visited Nara City. The temples, craft, restaurants, and museums, the best imperial era. Sigue mi compañera.
Listo, entonces, I visit the city of Paris and meet the Eiffel. I visit the city of Monaco and go to its wonderful landscapes. I visit the city of Marseille and go to its beautiful museums. Entonces ya seguirían como la test call place, of course, cities have. Entonces empiezo yo. I had visited the city Paris of Museo Catedral for its beautiful. 2. I had visited the city of Niza for your sailing. 3. I have visited the city of Costa Azul of its beautiful cathedral. Es que siga mi otro compañero con Brasil.
Okay. You should walk. One. I have visited the city of Rio de Janeiro for its beautiful beach. 2. I have visited the city of Sao Paulo for its wonderful zoo. 3. I have visited the city of Panama as city was. Sigue mi compañera.
Bueno, Japan, you should not wear shoes inside a house. One, I had visited Osaka City, it's beautiful and entertaining. 2, I have visited Tokyo City, the typical food is ramen, very delicious. 3, I had visited Nara City, the temples, crafts, restaurants, and museums, the best imperial era. La quinta es How long have you been learning English? En el caso de Japan es Pen pal from Japan. Answer is I have been learning English for 1 year. Entonces, Brasil, Francia, mis compañeros.
Pues va. Mañana lo puedes bajar. Que no se alcanza a ver. A ver.
Listo ya.
Pimpal from Brazil answer. I have been.
Bueno, entonces the thing I have been in Francia is I have been learning English for 6 months.
Sexto, pues,
el sexto, que es las activities your groups has done to learn English. Entonces, bueno, voy a decir una de esas es we have listened English speaks to music while with closed caption in English. We practice in virtual games to learn vocabulary in English. No sé, mis otros compañeros si me ayudan con las otras.
watching tutorial.
Dale, voy yo. B. Reading magazines, articles of next parts in English digital edition are allowed us to connect. The correct way when writing a paragraph taking into account is structure. Watching tutorial with videos on YouTube helps us to better understand the use of verbs and the theme in which they should be conjugated. In this way, it's easy to start a conversation.
Okay, la A. We practice English through the Duolingo application. This helps us a lot to learn the pronunciations and develop sentences, and helps us improve verbal and written communications. It has different themes that make it less monotonous and more attractive, and thus learning 80% at the time of use it.
Okay, did you finish? Did you finish?
Finish, teacher.
Yes,
Finish.
perfect.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Group B. Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, teacher.
This is my feedback, right? This is my feedback. I want to say congratulations. It was okay. Okay, it was okay. Thank you very much. But you need to improve pronunciation and accent. You need to improve vocabulary. Okay, grammar. There are some grammar mistakes. Okay, pronunciation. You need to practice. And you need to talk in English, because in some cases you talk in Spanish like a ver si algún compañero me ayuda. No, but in English. Okay, next, things like that. Don't forget that you need to turn the camera on. Okay, turn the camera on. But I think that in general was okay. This is my feedback. You need to improve pronunciation. You need to practice, okay? Okay, group B, is okay? Is clear?
Okay, teacher, okay. Don't
Okay,
Okay.
profe.
Thank you very much.
Teacher.
Thank you, Liliana. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, Ana Maria. Okay, let's continue.
Teacher,
Group A, are you ready?
group C.
Group C.
Group C, okay. Let's start with the group C.
Ya voy a compartir pantalla.
Okay, don't worry. Hey, Carolina, okay, okay.
¿Me confirman si se ve la pantalla, por favor?
Sí,
Yes,
claro, ya se ve.
yes. Okay, we have group C. Wait a minute. I'm gonna
Good night.
write here.
Okay.
Group
Good
C.
night, teacher and class.
Good
My
evening,
group-
good evening. Can you remind me your names, please? Gloria.
Gloria Rojas and Carolina Llano.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. Good night, teacher and class.
Good
My
evening,
group-
good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, teacher and class. My group is the SID, made up of Carolina Llano and Gloria Rojas. Our ages are 32 Carolina Llano and 36 Gloria Rojas. Okay, hi, I am Gloria. I want to tell you some things about my country, Brazil. You visit in your country. Place 1. I have visited Copacabana Beach and Rio de Janeiro since it is the most famous. On the beach, you can play volleyball, soccer, and enjoy a hot bike, but were made by tours. Place 2. I have visited the Cristo de Redentor, which is the symbol of the city and located at the top of the Cerro Corcovado. Place 3. I had visited the historic center of Porto Seguro, where you can connect with nature.
Hi, I am Caro. I want to tell you some things about my country of Japan. Visit place 1. I have visited Cabo Kichu. Is a neighborhood famous for its neon lights. Place 2. I also went to Hitsugiyama Park. There I saw the cherry blossom fields. I visit in the best season to send them between of the April and the beginning of May. And place 3, once visit to Hiroshima Monument.
Okay. Pregunta 3. How long have you been learning English? We had been learning English for 2 years. And Carolina has been learning English through college as it is mandatory for the 2 graduation. And Gloria has been learning English in free course to be able to travel or other countries.
Okay. Name Fox Pass. In Japan, you cannot visit saunas and pools if you have tattoos. 2, you must take off your shoes to enter some places. And 3, you must salute be bowing.
Brazil, you should walk around one con cleanliness, paper suit or your bag to sense your nose in public. The costume of Brazil is to greet and person one or 3 kids on the check depending on where you are. 2. In Brazil, it is common to bite up to 3 times a day depending on the weather, but the shower at night is sacred. 3. In Brazil, we are coffee lovers, and there is nothing richer than having a tasty coffee con carrot, passion fruit, orange, or other flower.
A list of activities to learn English. We watch movies in English with subtitles to try to understand better. We carry out conversation among ourselves to practice our pronunciation, and we listen to music in the English and try to identify the words and phrases. We know better understand the context. Next.
We have configured the cell phone and English to get used to the language. Next, we have been reading different books and magazines in English, identifying their context and the different words.
We believe that is very important to learn English because it helps us to have better job skills. We also believe that it's important to travel to other countries and better understand other cultures. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Gloria and Carolina, thank you very much. I think that in general it was okay. Congratulations. It was like a conversation. Good fluency, some mistakes about pronunciation and accent, but I think that in general it was okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Carolina.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Let's continue. Group A, D, or E?
You can see obviously the real and
Okay. Group A, D, or E, please.
amazing. Amazing.
Don't forget, we finish at 6:50. Don't forget the time.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello. Group
Teacher,
A or E?
yo soy del D.
Okay.
Pero permítame, teacher, que es que estoy desde el celular.
The Bishop of Ipanema became international with the popularity of the both no jazz, some the girl from Ipanema writing. Oh yes, girls from Ipanema was more.
You ready?
Did not each, but to the homeland of the Barbazon.
Okay. Okay, group A, D, or E, are you ready?
Teacher, perdón, es que estoy intentando desde el celular abrir el documento y no sé si mis otros compañeros están.
Well, I don't know. Group D?
Yes.
Carlos Letrado, Group D. Ivonne Tobar.
Yo, teacher.
And Okay. Jessica Cañón. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what about group A and group E? Cindy Guerrero. Group A, Jimena Linares. Fabián Franco.
Good night.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Fabián Franco.
Fabián Franco. Group A?
Yes.
Okay, Fabián, I have a question. Did you upload the document? ¿Cargaron el
Nosotros no
documento?
tenemos nada para proyectar, pues vamos a prender las cámaras y pues a hablar.
Sí.
A manifestarlo.
Fabián, tengo una consulta. ¿Ustedes subieron el documento?
Profe, lo que pasa es que yo estoy ayer revisando ahí en la plataforma, pero cuando lo abro, en el caso que yo ensayé ayer, no lo abro, pero no me permite subir nada ahí en el link donde hay que subirlo, profe.
Lo que estaba es que estaba de plazo hasta el día de ayer, ¿no? Para poderlo revisar. Y estoy revisando que no subieron ningún documento. ¿Alguno de ustedes estuvo en la clase pasada?
No, profe, yo ahora no pude estar porque pues estaba en horario laboral.
¿Y revisaron la clase?
Profe, precisamente, en el caso, por ejemplo, profe, yo ingresé ayer a esta hora para verificar, pero no tenía grabación de la clase de hace 8 días.
Sí, claro, esas están. Permítame, comparto la pantalla, yo soy muy juicioso en eso. En el link que sale de su pantalla Virtual Tutoring, aquí aparecen las sesiones grabadas, miren. ¿Correcto? Entonces, estar muy pendiente a eso. ¿Listo? Bueno. Y aquí, en el proyecto colaborativo, tenían que cargar el documento. Y estaba hasta el día de ayer, como lo había socializado. ¿Cierto? Faltan 2 grupos. Entonces, sí, en ese caso, bueno, miremos a ver qué hicieron y revisamos sobre eso, bueno.
Ok, teacher. Bueno. Good night, Ever Jones. My name is Fabián Franco Bello. I am 37, years old. I visit in the following place in Japón. Bosque and bambú de Sagano, volcán de Aogashima y hay Monte Koya. Tinstas har not down in the dark culture. Do not wear shoes indoors. Not breaking chopstick etiquette. Don't ignore their queen or counseling systems. How long have you been learning English? My classmates had Esteban, Jimena, y Fabián had been practicing English since the fourth semester of the university. Wir hatten Intention, han decir, tolerar stits, lenguaje, antehable, tohapli, interhordailing lies, bacaus, way snows, tarten languages, hoping manic, doors, anti-hives, us mind hopes, opportunities. Next, Jimena.
Hi, my name is Jimena Peña. Visit this beautiful place in Brazil. Christ Redentor, Maracanã Stadium, Arpoador. Segundo, cultural rules. The beautiful country as the last girl and most colors carnival in the world, and it is celebrated in Rio de Janeiro. It's 100% soccer country as it's as 5 World Cup. All Brazilians are passionate and lovers of its fabulous sport. Segundo, what is lead by activity your group has done to learn English and improve your communication skills? Listen to music in English, watch moving, listen to dialogues in English, say pronunciation and which tutorial, and all our friends want core and light more about the language. Esteban.
Hello, teacher. My name is Esteban Garcia. Visit the place in Francia. One, I have visited the Palace of Versailles. Two, I have visited the Arc de Triomphe. Three, I have visited Lyon and Cathedral in Lyon. Cultural rules. Despite being in predominantly secular country, in rural areas it is customary to hold religious celebration with several festivals of this type in the year. Two, the French eat breakfast around 7:30 in the morning, have lunch at noon, I have dinner 7:8 at night. It is not customary in France of the between meals. And three, and social interaction, it's excessive familiarity. It's night show even among friends. Bueno, ahora sigo con la parte de... Un segundo, teacher. Okay, our is in the group, lo que aprendemos en grupo, group aprendizaje. Treat and listen to dialogue in English. 4, see pronunciation and graded tutorials. 5, learn on our friends who cannot allow more about the lunch. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, you need to improve pronunciation, the accent, mistakes about vocabulary, mistakes about grammar, okay? You need to talk just in English, not in Spanish or English at the same time, okay? And you have a big problem. You didn't, okay, upload the document. That's a big problem that I have in this group, right? Okay, Fabian, Jimena, and Esteban. Did you understand what I said? Is clear the feedback? Fabian, Jimena, and Esteban? Is clear the feedback? ¿Es clara la retroalimentación?
Sí, señor.
Sí, profe.
Okay.
Profe, yo estaba,
Yes, teacher.
profe, perdón.
Okay.
Yo estaba aquí
Don't
revisando.
forget, well, you didn't upload the document. That's a big problem that we have here. El problema aquí radica, que los voy a hacer en español para que quede claro, es que ustedes no cargaron el documento. Y el documento estaba, lo expliqué muchas veces en la sesión anterior, estaba habilitado hasta el día de ayer para que yo lo pudiera leer el día de hoy y ustedes hicieran la socialización en la noche, ¿cierto? Entonces ese es el problema grande que tengo en este grupo. Porque los foros y la participación estuvo bien y no hay problema, pero se les olvidó cargar el documento. ¿Listo? Entonces ahí, pues para que lo tengan en cuenta, sobre todo en la nota. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Fabián. Thank you, Jimena and Esteban. Good. Let's
Teacher,
continue.
¿no hay posibilidad de que que podamos cargar el archivo, o sea, el documento? ¿O ya no hay?
No, ya cerró, Esteban, porque hay grupos que ya no presentaron, entonces tendría que abrirlo y es injusto. En este caso ya, digamos que quedó cerrado. Y eso es para una próxima retroalimentación para la segunda fase del grupo. Estar pendiente, si no pueden ingresar a la sesión, revisen la clase o háganme las preguntas y yo les respondo rápidamente o revisen los mensajes. Ahí siempre les coloco semana a semana lo que vamos a hacer. ¿Ok?
Ok, profe,
Thank you.
muchas gracias, qué pena.
Yes. Tell me. Group D and Group E.
Teacher, creo que ya mis otros compañeros están también.
Okay. Group
D.
Group D. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's start. Quickly, please, Group D. Ready? Group D.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello. Yes.
Es que no
Hello,
hemos
teacher.
estado
Ahí
compartiendo
pueden ver mi pantalla.
documentos. No,
Yes.
no se lo comparto.
Sí, sí, le estamos viendo.
Listo, teacher. Entonces, permítame, qué pena, ahí están leyendo mi...
Profe, mientras la compañera comparte pantalla, ¿le puedo hacer una pregunta?
Claro que sí.
Los que ya hicimos la exposición, ¿podemos ir saliendo o
Sí, claro.
continúo?
Sí, sí, sí. Sí, grupo A, B, C y D ya pueden ir saliendo. Sí, sí, sí.
Listo, profe, gracias.
Okay. Let's start. Let's start, Group D.
Bueno, teacher, es que lo estoy compartiendo desde el celular y se ven las imágenes.
Don't worry. Don't worry. No te preocupes.
Listo. Entonces, bueno, voy a comenzar yo. Yo no sé si están mis otros compañeros, teacher. Yo empiezo hablando sobre Brasil.
Dale, yo te sigo.
Listo. Entonces,
Yvonne Camila, yes? Yvonne Camila, yes?
yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. Quickly, Yvonne, quickly.
Entonces, hello, my name is Ivonne Camila Tobar Rodriguez. I have 27 years. Voy a hablar de Brasil and Rio Janeiro, Christ Redeemer Cathedral. Luego cultura and rules translation. Number one, for the parent to speak and the bank. Number two, for parent the paper into the toilet. Three, quick to the remember from the table. As what the question Paul from Brazil as what 12 weeks. Next, con Carlos.
Yes. My name is Carlos Letrado. I have 25 years old. I have visited the Cathedral of Notre Dame, Louvre Museum, and the Palace of Versailles. The cultural rules in France. Three. Number one, you must respect dinner time. It is family time. Number two, you should not make visits without prior notice. Number three, in public place, they should speak in a low voice, so as not to disturb others. The activities in group, we listen to music in English. We practice the language through short conversations. Our cell phones are configured in English. We tap objects, and we apply games or dynamics that help us understand the language.
Hello, teacher. My name is Jessica Cañón, age 23 years old. Visit country is Japan, Hong Kong, Rio Julong, no sé cómo se pronuncia esto, Soussouak. And cultural traditions is Japan. It is necessary to enter varied food to the homes, school, institutes of temples. When you go to visit, you have to bring a detail. To receive a gift is always with as the aunts. And Pimpal from Japan's and were 9 months. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Yvonne, Carlos, and Jessica. As I told you, well, you need to practice pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. Okay, this is my feedback. Because, well, don't forget that you need to turn the camera on, okay? The fluency, improve the pronunciation, the accent, the vocabulary, okay, grammar, and you need to prepare better the presentation for the next opportunity. You need to prepare better, okay? Thank you, Yvonne, Carlos, and Jessica. Let's continue. Okay. Let's continue with group, okay? E, no? Okay, let's start with our second group. F, are you ready, group F?
Ready, teacher. Good night.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's start, group F.
Teacher, on one moment, please. The presentation in 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. G, are you ready?
Hi, teacher.
Yes. Are you ready? Hello, hello.
Yes, grupo G.
Yes. Okay.
Pero creo que presenté el grupo F.
Teacher.
Okay.
Group F, to start, teacher.
Okay. 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 Let's start.
Okay. Good evening, teacher and groups. Our group is if made up of group Mauricio Vallen, age 36, 36, Andrea 37, and Jeanette 34. The cultures we visit to study are those of France, Japan, and Brazil. Continue, Andrea.
And let's change this together.
Okay, Andrea. Hello, hello, Andrea.
Andrea, continue. Okay. Let's go, Mauricio, teacher. Okay. Friends, I have visited the Louvre Museum. I have visited the Play of Versailles. And I have visited Bateux Much. Continue, Jeanette.
Hello, teacher. Hello, compañeros. I have visited the Sagano Bamboo Forest. I had visited Fuji Moon. I had visited Nashi Cascade in Beautiful.
Continue, Mauricio.
Okay, Janet. And Brazil, I have visited the Iguazu field. I have visited the Christian Redeemer, and I have visited Copacabana's beach. Continue, Janet.
Cultural rules. Japan. It is prohibited to the facts. You should know the border engage. You shall not hurt or kiss when you say hi. Continue, Franci. Perdón, Mauricio.
Okay. Brazil, you should walk around with clean paper tissues on your back to sneeze your nose in public. 1. You should learn some sentence in Portuguese or English they don't like that the tourists. 2. You should never make teog gesture with your hand. It is an offense. 3. You should never talk when there's about the Argentino people because there is a very market. Continue, Andrea. Andrea, to start France, please. Okay, teacher, no, Andrea. Let's go, Mauricio. And France, you should say hello to strangers, be snake in hands. 1. You should always close the door when you go the bathroom. 2. You should not make noise when you are eating. 3. You should not speak out loud when you are in public place. Continue, Janet.
Painful from Japan. I have been learning English for days, talking with people from other countries like under Cancun in the USA. Continue, Mauricio.
Okay, Paul from Brazil and somewhere. He has been learning English for the last 6 months because he wants to sing a love song for his girlfriend on their anniversary. Continue, Andrea. Okay, teacher and groups. PayPal from friends. Answer. I have been learning English for 2 years since I started at my university. And 6 point, write a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English. For example, we have watched English movies with closed caption and English. We have made a video call conference and practice your English. We have watched English speaking movies with English subtitles. Continue, Janet.
We have a few categories
some English. We have memories and reading and interest English caused by Dalai Lama. Continue, Andrea.
Okay, we have read a novel by Daniel in English using the dictionary. F, we have searched the meaning and the traduction of all the words unknown when we see it.
Continue, Andrea.
Let's go 7 points.
Okay. For us, it's too important to learn English because you have better job opportunities, because you are more competitive by speak the world language. Also, you can communicate easily in another country easily. You can meet new people and to learn more about their culture. Also, you can understand the lyrics of the songs and your life social will be better.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Good presentation. Okay, I like the slides. Okay. Don't forget, you need to continue practicing pronunciation, the accent, vocabulary, grammar. But I think that in general, it was okay. Thank you, Mauricio, Andrea, and Jeanette. Okay?
Okay,
Let's
teacher,
continue
thanks.
with, okay, let's
Okay, thank
continue.
you.
Okay. G, are you ready? Group
Yes,
G,
teacher. Yes, teacher.
let's start. Okay, very good. Don't forget that you need to turn the camera on. Very good. Turn the camera on. Yeah, that's it. Turn the camera on. Okay, let's start.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everybody. We're going to present our project, and so we can start with the presentation now. Caro, you are mute, Carolina.
Tienes el micrófono apagado.
Ya, ya. Esta es la presentación. Listo. My name is Lady Carolina Tavera. My 30 years old, and I am an exchange student. I am from Japan.
My name is Janine Acacio. I'm 35 years old, and I'm from Brazil.
And my name is Viviana Valiente. I am from France. I am 26.
Okay, let's continue.
Yes.
Perdón, es la señal. Creo que no escuchamos a mi compañera.
Excuse me.
Okay, don't worry, let's continue.
And my country, in France, I have visited Louvre Museum and Notre Dame and the Palace of Versailles. Tienes apagado el micrófono.
Me apaga por la presentación. Perdón. Listo. In my country, I have visited the Mount Fuji. I have visited Chiracahua Go. And I have visited Arachiyama Bamboo Grove.
In Brazil, I have visited the Christ the Redeemer, the beaches of Ipanema, and the Maracanã Stadium.
You should take off your shoes at the entrance of people's house. You should be discreet when taking calls in public place or kid place. You should eat while walking. You should sit back and enjoy your food.
If you visit Brazil, don't be shy. It's important to demonstrate enthusiasm and to interact with others. A little kiss on the cheek is especially normal in man-woman and woman-woman greetings. And making the okay sign is considered something negative, so don't do it.
If you come to my country, France, traditions are: the weekends are dedicated to social life. The visits are not made without notice. And you should bring a bottle of wine if you are invited to food gatherings. And you should always arrive early. It considered acceptable only maximum 15 minutes.
Our experience learning English is the following.
I have been learning English for 6 months. I have been studying in a virtual course.
I have been learning English for 8 months, and I have been studying in a course at my company.
I have been learning English for 9 months. I have been practicing with friends in Canada.
Some activities that we do to learn English are we have seen serious television in English with English subtitles. We have practiced in conversations with people from other countries.
We have heard and read news in English. We have sung karaoke songs in English.
We have practiced in the English lessons on mobile applications, through games, and riddles.
Okay, and finally, it's important to learn English because after finishing our studies, we can get a better job opportunity. And we can work abroad. Also, we can broaden our social circle by meeting people and different cultures that can enrich our knowledge.
Thanks.
Okay, Janine, Lady, and Viviana, thank you very much. Good presentation. Okay, thank you. I like a lot. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you,
very
teacher.
good. Thank you very much. Okay. Next, group H, are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay.
Good evening, teacher.
Group H, good evening. Are you ready? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. Lady, Andres, and Joanna.
Good night, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, good evening. Okay, let's start. Lady Andres and Joan.
Hello, teacher. My group is H and is conformed by Lady Joanna, Andres Mauricio, y Joana Paula. Continue, Lady Joanna.
Yes. I start with the country France. Place 1, France, Notre Dame. Place 2, the Louvre Museum. Place 3, Louvre Roads. Next, country Japan. Place 1, the Egoshima volcano. Place 2, Matsumoto Castle. Place 3, Inzukushima Time. Country Brazil. Place 1, Rio de Janeiro. Place 2, Copacabana Beach. Place 3, Cristo Redentor. Points 4. Country France. Points 1. Family means a relaxed, especially dinner. Points 2. In social relation, excessive familiarity is not short, even among friends. Points 3. The usual greeting between friends or family is the kiss on the cheek. Between women or between men and women. Next pattern. The country Japan. Country Japan points 1 point. It is Robbins to BT saunas and sport for those we have tattoos. Points 2, they greet each other with a slight nod of the head. Points 3, do not eat or drink on the street or in a proper place. Country Brazil. 1.1, do not travel with the family at night. Points 2, boy in the Sao Paulo market with what asking price. Points 3, make the okay gesturing with the hand. Next, point 5.
Voy. My name is Joanna Paola. I have 31 years old. My country is Brazil. My place 1 is Rio de Janeiro. My place 2, Copacabana. My place 3, Redeemer. Bueno. Este es el punto 4, name. Entonces, and traditions for rating. So keen in my when visit your country, Brazil. 1, do not travel with the family at night. 2, buy in the Sao Paulo market without asking prices. And 3, make the oak gesture with the hands. Answer C5. How long have you been learning English? 1 1 year. And okay, answer 6. Read a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English. We have read books in English and we try to understand what it spreads. B. We have practiced an English dictionary to learn the meaning of verbs. And next, Andres.
Okay, my name is Andres Mauricio Ortiz Plazas. I have 33 years. My country is Japan. I have visited the Aogashima volcano. I have visited Matsumoto Castle. I have visited Itsukushima Shrine. The cultural rules in Japan. One, it is forbidden to visit saunas and pools for those who have tattoos. Two, the grid is ordered with a slight nod of the head. Three, do not eat or drink on the street or in inappropriate place. I have been learning English for 1 year. C, we have watched video in English with English subtitles. D, we have practiced with the notes obtained in English class. Thank you, teacher.
Well,
Okay.
answer 7, teacher falta.
Okay, quickly.
Okay, as group, write about the reason why it's important for you to learn in English. We want to learn English because we want to have a better hope, and we also want to travel the world and see many countries and enjoy the advantage of being able to communicate. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Lady, Andres, and Joanna. Don't forget, you need to continue practicing pronunciation, okay? Lady, Andres, and Joanna. Thank you very much. Good.
Thank
Let's
you, teacher.
continue
Thank you,
with
teacher.
Group I. Group I, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Let's start.
Okay.
Okay. Group I, let's start.
Okay, yes.
Yes. Let's start. Carlos.
Charles, yes. Lady?
Aquí, presente.
Yes, next. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Bueno. Lady 28 years. France. Voy a visitar.
We can hear you, lady. We can't hear you. No te estamos escuchando bien. Si quieres, if you want, Charles, let's start with Charles.
Okay, teacher. Yes. Good evening. My name is Charles Adrian Cardenas, age 32 years. Country place, Brazil. I have visited Chris the Redeemer. I once and the visit on beach on Copacabana. Uh, it is relevant to speak Portuguese. The price of the products. Next. Okay, Brazil folks pass. They team do trick greet people with hands, hugs and kisses on the cheek before buying a product. You sound aches the Paris before hands as some are very expensive. Soccer is part of the trading trend due to the rivalry that exists between Brazil and Argentina. That is when you must be cautious when expressing admiration for figures like Lionel Messi. Next, lady. Lady. Okay. Continue.
Let's continue, Charles. Let's continue.
Okay.
Because maybe lady has a problem with the internet or things like that.
Yes. Thank you. The paper for Brazil. Paper for Brazil answers since 98 grade years old. I have seen English. Now it's miss like an opportunity for mail files since it allows me to interact with other people. Continúo. Nine.
Ya volví, buenas noches.
Okay, next lady.
Desde el principio sí, otra vez.
Yes.
Okay. My name is Lady Briseño, and young 28 years. All with thank France. Voy a hablar de Francia. Visited first. Lugares a visitar.
Just in English. Lady, just English. No. Okay. Just English.
I am visited the Triumphant Arch. I am visited the monuments. Here's Country Hearts. The Eiffel Torre is a place I have visited during my stay in its country. Siguiente, de cultura. Culture rules in France to occur in myth. 1. In France, the wilds create earth under with the great what's deck. 2. Wet cats are dedicated to social life. Visitor are never named without prior notice. 3. In public place, the French speak very quiet so as not to disturb the rest of the public in the place. Remember to raise your voice.
Pimple for France.
Pimple France. Giving an answer to the first question, Lady Briseño, I had been learning English for a very short time. Ian Webb learned English for a few months. I would say what I have been learned for English months. Since I am not very good and in language, I don't like input by my birds to learn its language. In there's 8 months, what I bet learns English words in the lead years for the math, listen, doing some things. I am have stuck. I dog like indeed but what to learn in even if in school.
Oh, okay, yes, 7 points.
Okay.
Okay, we have 2 minutes more, right? 2 minutes more, Lady and Carlos.
Okay, teacher. Listen, music and sing. Read text. Talk and talk. Read the tutorials. Perform crossword, pulsar, and word star. Share. Gives other 18s to learn English. In 8, okay. In our opinion, the English language is valued because it is a basic language in most in the world. Where we want to travel, there will always be people who speak English, and we can function in the better way. It is also essential for our studies, and it has more chances for a better jobs. As educators, we must have a working of English. When travel abroad, a second language is important, especially English, which is spoken all over the world. Okay, finish, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Carlos and Lady. Don't forget, you need to improve the fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Thank you very much. Okay, and we're finished with the group J. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's start.
One moment, sir.
Okay. By the way, if you have another class, thank you very much. That's all for today, and see you next week. Para el resto del grupo, si tienen otra clase o algo así, ya se pueden retirar, que ya finalizamos el tiempo. Solo me quedaría con el grupo J. Si no, pues no hay ningún problema. ¿Ok? Let's start.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Good evening, teacher and class. ¿Me escuchan? Perdón.
Yes, good evening. Yes, yes.
We are John Alexander Romero and Edward Hernandez Ruiz. We are 38 and 27 years old. We choose Japan, France, and Brazil, the most touristic place of this country art. From Japan, Sensoji Temple, Yokohama City, and Nara Temple. From France, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum in Notre Dame Cathedral. From Brazil, Christ Redeemer, Mountain Pan de Azúcar y Mountain Corcovado. The cultural rules from each country art. In Japan, rule 1, you should not drink and smoke if you are under 20 years old. 2, you should not take calls on the subway. Is it considered rude? 3, you should not take picture without permission from Japan. From Brazil, rule 1, you should not buy wild animals. 2, and you should not buy handicraft made by wild animal part. 3, you should not practice hunting. It is an illegal activity in Brazil. From France, 1, you must not damage museums. 2, you should not buy in Campus Elíseos. 3, you must not eat in the tourist districts. Front. Edward, to continue, please.
Thank you. Well, hello, teacher. Hello, class. Okay. How long have you been learning English? John has been learning English since Integrity University, but he has learned English at other schools and one during the career. I have learned English since I entered the university and in one. I have also learned English when I was in the school. Examples, English 5 activities in learning English. 1. We have listening to music in English. We have seen music videos in English. We have searched for the lyrics of the songs in English to translate them. We have seen extra tutorial in English. We have created parents in English for the other person to translate. 7. Where with reason what is important for you to learn English? Nowadays, it's very important to learn English or any other language. Not just like a personal improvement, but like a professional improvement in order to be most competitive and the labor market. What is why we consider that learning English is so important. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much, John and Edward. Don't forget, you need to continue practicing pronunciation, okay? But I think that in general, it was okay, right? Thank you very much.
Sorry, I need to comment you.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for coming and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Espérame un momento que se desconecten y ya me comentas.
Okay.
Bye, teacher.